talk yesterday?
Well, unrealistic demands of this employee onboarding agreement. Let's talk about it. So a Dubai-based company's employee agreement has stirred significant controversy, drawing widespread attention for its unusually stringent and controlling demands.
The agreement, which has been circulating among industry professionals and on social media, is being criticised for its extreme and problematic conditions, prompting discussions about workplace rights and fairness.
Now, some of the rules mentioned in the contract are: when using a printer for personal use, you have to pay 5 dirhams for the paper. And of course, there are more rules that just do not make sense. And there are a lot of comments. Some of them are like, this is modern slavery.
Let's go in and like say what the specifics are, right? So it's like, the key thing that we highlighted in the post is that if you're late once, you pay 5 dirham. If you're late multiple times, you pay 50 dirham. If you're late 1 to 2 hours, you pay 150 dirham. But then you look at it, it's also, they're working 6 days a week, 9:30 to 7 p.m. They're also working Saturdays. And the key one that got me was that your chair needs to be aligned after you leave.
Look,
I'd be broke. I'd be absolutely broke. And you have to put your glass back to the kitchen and wash it and put it back in the designated tray. Actually, we should do that. We should do that. We do that.
Look,
we do that.
I want to be the devil's advocate here because I don't know. Maybe because I'm a very disciplined person. I don't know. However, because like, why would someone be late all the time? You know what I mean? Like, just like be on time. That's number one. Number two, maybe they work, fine, 6 days a week might look like too much, but what if they work in sales? The sales industry, all of the sales industry, they work like 6 days a week. What if they work in real estate? What if they are in that, you know, like sector? Then that would make sense, because like real estate, you're not working 6 days a week, but 8 hours a day. You're not, you know what I mean? So like, and as well, like, I don't know, discipline is nice. I don't know. I love discipline. I agree with the comment that says discipline is key to success, and someone's like, oh, modern slavery. I don't know, just like...
That's the two total opposites. Interesting. So Patty Joe says, well done, punctuality is so important and just does not exist in the UAE. I am the same as you in terms of the punctuality thing. I think it's so important, especially when you do like this type of show. But when you read through this, it's clearly there's a lot of bugbears in there for the employers. So like, don't waste sticky notes. And to have that in your onboarding agreement, and then it's like, if you're absent without informing, you need to do this. And it's like, it would be very rare. It's very rare that people are absent without informing. So if they're needing to put this in, that would mean it's very common. So I'm imagining it's a bit of a flexi industry. Maybe it's real estate. They have a lot of employees, and their way to deal with it is like extreme micromanaging. And I don't think this is a bit far. I don't think it will promote a workplace. I think it's like, you either probably like make an example of people.
That's true.
But I don't think it's fair to have that, because that type of like serious like nitpicking, it's too far.
I agree.
Like, you need to trust people, but then if it's happening consistently, then you need to deal with it.
I think as well, you know, like with, as you said, this is very extreme micromanaging, because like when micromanaging happens, the employee will feel like they do not want to do the work. So maybe there should be trust, because as well, I just like read one that says, no food packaging to be placed in the office after me. See, that makes sense, because like they want cleanliness. I just don't want that.
True, I get it, but I think it's because they're doing it. It's like it's been happening, everything. But what you have to for the majority trust. And then if it's happening consistently with one person, then you know what I mean? Yeah,
the funniest one is, the 9:30 a.m. viewing of like, I think an apartment or something, and attach a photo as proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because
they're not coming into the office at 9:30, so they're saying they have a viewing, but they've dealt with so many issues clearly that they're like putting it all in, that they had to pull it all in.
I agree. I think, you know what, these rules, maybe they should only be put not as the employee is signing the contract, because then he wouldn't want to sign the contract. He would be like, what am I signing for? Slavery? Of course, that would be the first instance, and then they're going to be like, oh, they're watched every second of the day, which is not really that cool. So I think maybe that these should be signed later on if they break the rules.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair enough.
Because then it wouldn't make sense, but yeah.